Hey everyone, welcome to today's LYPP Online Youth Club. Today I was watching a conference on YouTube and there was a seminar by a lady called Dr. Kate Middleton, who's a psychologist, and she was talking about loss and lockdown. And she wasn't talking about loss just in the sense of a personal bereavement, but actually talking about loss in a much broader term that we may have felt over lockdown. Loss of a community, friendship groups that have changed over the time, or loss of identity. What does it mean to be outdoors and adventurous if you're locked in the house? And so we're saying that there's no one-size-fits-all way of dealing or processing with this grief of loss. There are people who maybe respond to it through emotions of anger or sadness or guilt, even happiness or just nothing. But our feelings are important. If we try and suppress them and push them down, they'll just keep bubbling under the surface and impacting more and more of our life. And we need to be able to process and express our emotions. And for each individual person, that will be different. Some people might be very talkative. Some people might process and express things very outwardly. And other people will be very internally. Some folk talking about their emotions will just absolutely terrify them, but maybe going for a walk or reading a book is the ideal way for them to process what they're thinking and what they're feeling. But a very important part of the process is how we connect with other people, and having support networks, not necessarily people that we have to talk to about how we're feeling, but having that support, having those friendships, having people that we can go for a walk with, having those people that we can play a game of five-a-side with are very important in helping us to deal with our emotions, to recognise them, and to come out stronger after feeling them. And who you connect with for different emotions might be different people, and that's okay. Most of the time you may connect with your best friend, but there may be times where actually you want to talk to someone else or spend time with other people. Equally, there may be things where your friends may come to you about some things that they're feeling or experiencing. But that doesn't mean to say that they have to come to you about everything. And that doesn't mean to say that they like you any less. Our emotions are so important, but how we process and express them is very different. But how we connect with people, and that need to connect, is essential. So don't feel bad for how you want to deal with your emotions, but recognise that it is important to deal with them, to recognise them, and don't forget that people are there for you, whether it's to talk, whether it's to go for a walk, or even just to sit in silence while you process things. Have a good week, and we'll see you soon.